Bring in 3, gents.
Oh, fucking dickhead.
Bring in 3, gents. Up to the desk for me.
Sergeant, can we bring ours into Olin's cell?
Yeah, bring him into the old cell, please, chaps.
Cheers.
Evening, Sarge.
Evening. Hey, mate. I'm Sergeant Fairfax. I'm one of the custody sergeants here at West Hampstead. I have 2 roles for the evening. My first role is to make sure that you're here legally and lawfully. My second role is to make sure that you're looked after whilst you are here. This booking in process is going to be step 1 of that. It's going to make sure that you are here lawfully. Can I start with your name, please, fella?
I've been there for us, fella.
What?
I went if you unlocked door.
Can I start with your name, please, fella?
It is just,
Why do you want that?
Because I need to make sure that you're safe while you're here, mate. I need to make sure that you're here lawfully. Has he had a bit to drink, has he, chaps?
Oh, yes.
I thought so. We'll get the nurse to check him out in a minute. Right, you going to give me a name, fella?
Drew.
Drake. What's your last name?
You won't fucking listening, you dickhead. I said Drew.
Drew. What's your last name, Drew?
Go home.
What was that, sorry? Have you guys got his name, officers?
We haven't.
I've got Drew.
Go home.
I can't hear a word he's saying.
What?
Right. What's your date? Gerhold sound.
That's his second.
Mr. Gerhold, what's your date of birth?
What's your date of birth?
Why?
15th
When were
of
you
July.
born?
Why you want date of birth?
Because I need it, mate, so I can find you on our systems.
19th.
19th?
Of the 6th.
Of June?
1980.
1980 sound. And what's your address, mate?
28 Canyon Drive.
Sound.
Do something.
Right, these next few questions are for the officers that are with you, mate. All right. Officers, what time was he arrested?
He was arrested at 20:00.
And where was he arrested? And where was he arrested from, please?
He was arrested from. Give me 1 minute. He was arrested from the pub on Fantastic Place.
Fantastic Place. And the circumstances of your arrest, please, gentlemen.
We got called to a male being drunk at a pub with a broken glass bottle. Bar staff wanted him out, and he refused to leave. We went
Alright,
and made contact
Robocop.
with the male. Male put the glass bottle down.
Robocop, I would like a
my
drink.
colleague, 240, remember, to my right. He was then arrested for assault.
Yep, sound, stand by. And who's the arresting, please?
It's myself, 2204, gentlemen.
And what's he been locked? What's he been locked up for,
Unusual
please?
punishment.
Assault on a mental worker and sex crime public. Right.
Oi!
Oi!
Straight!
Carry on.
Oi!
To the floor.
Oi!
Oh, fuck a bitch.
Sit.
Do you want him to his cell?
Take him straight to 2 Charlie, please, gents. I'll do the
Go
rest
with
as
his
soon
head,
later.
Don't sit him down, 'cause
Yep.
that's more effort. Go. Yeah, have you got his head?
Yeah, got it.
Straight to 2
Come on
Charlie,
then.
please, gents.
You got lovely curly hair.
Right.
You're alright for me to take his cuffs off.
How's he been with you guys?
Hey, he's been sound. Bit verbal, but he's alright.
Yeah, sound. I can do it a bit
Hang
verbal.
on,
Perfect.
off you, mate.
Thank you, Robocop.
You're very welcome.
Right, give me 2 minutes, then I'll be with you, fella. All right. Right then,
I'll be standing here all day, that's right.
right then, fella. I am Sergeant Fairfax. My role here at West Hampstead Custody is twofold. First off, I am here to make sure that you've been arrested lawfully. Second off, I am here to make sure that while you are here in custody, you are safe and well. Step one of this booking in is to make sure that your arrest is lawful. Can I start with your name, please, fella?
Anthony.
Anthony. What's your last name?
Anthony Robertson.
And what's your date of birth, mate?
Is this 101 questions? I mean, they've just asked me
Unfortunately, yes, it is.
that. It's the 15th of July, 1984, but Robocop could have told you that.
And what's your address, fella?
924 St Paul's Road, but you might as well ask them again because it's... That right, Robocop?
Right.
No.
Next set.
The door's unlocked.
Next set of questions are for the officers, mate. Obviously, just stay quiet during this bit because this bit's here to make sure that you're here lawfully. Officers, what time did you arrive, please?
Arrived in custody at 17:45. Sorry, 17? 7:45, sir.
7:45, sound. And where was Mr. Robson locked up from?
His address at St Paul's Road.
Yeah, sound. Circumstances, please, gents.
Yeah, a log had come through to us that this gentleman, who believed to be this gentleman, has gone up to one of the neighbours upstairs with an imitation firearm due to one of the children in the property crying. That has told him to I'll get the exact wording of the log. Banging on the door, getting to the baby to stop, saying she'll blow her head off if the baby doesn't shut up. The call described a black firearm. We got to the property, we entered the property in 17 apace, the door was unlocked. We identified Anthony here, and we identified the firearm on the countertop. He was detained, a section 32 property search was conducted. We secured the firearm. Sorry, he was arrested for the offence, and then we did a 32 search on the property. And then we've come down to custody.
Hang on, you've left out a very important bit. What is it, Robocop?
And then he's made some significant statements.
Nope, before that, Robocop, the firearm.
What's that, Anthony?
It's not really a firearm though, is it?
Oh, sorry, yes, it's an imitation firearm. Sorry, Sergeant. It was confirmed to be an airsoft. It's been spray painted black with an orange tip.
Yeah, sound. I'm just going to put this into the system. Give me 2 minutes. And who's he arresting?
Myself, 1455 Charlie Oscar.
1455 Charlie Oscar, sound. And what time was your arrest, gents?
I believe I put it down at 7:20 AM.
Sound. And what offences has Mr. Robertson been locked up for?
Possession of imitation firearm with intent to cause fear or violence.
And your code G, mate.
Prompt investigation via an interview and searches. Prevent any further Violence or injury.
Right, Mr. Robertson, I am satisfied based on what I've heard that your detention here is lawful. Therefore, I'm going to be authorising your detention at 07:54 in order to preserve evidence and conduct, obviously, an interview with yourself. Right, I've got to go through some questions now, obviously, about your health to make sure that we're looking after you whilst we keep you here in custody. Some of these are quite boring, but unfortunately we have to ask them. Some of these are also directed towards the officers here. Officers, has any force been used at all?
Other than rigid bars to the rear. Obviously we had a firearms job, obviously he's not being shot or anything, just pointed at him, but other than the rigid bars, no.
Yeah, sound. Whilst with you, has the offender portrayed any feelings of self-harm?
Nothing.
Has any first aid been given?
No.
Mr. Robertson, do you have any illness or injury?
A body heart attack, but that's Robocop coming out of my house with a gun.
So, have you been to hospital in the last 2 days or anything like that?
No, nope. I might need one soon, though.
Do you have any allergies or any special dietary requirements we need to be aware of?
No allergies, dietary requirements. I don't like diets.
Fair enough, nor do I. Do you have any religious or faith needs?
I don't know what that means.
If you were a Muslim, you would have a dietary need of halal food, for instance, religious needs.
Is that nice, sir?
It depends who you ask.
I'm Muslim, mate. Yep, Muslim.
Sound. Okay. Do you have any caring responsibilities that I need to be aware of? Are you meant to be looking after anyone?
Nope.
Do you have any neurological conditions I need to be aware of?
Neurological? I don't even know what that word means.
Do you have a brain injury?
Oh, no.
Are you supposed to be taking any medication that you won't have access to whilst you're here in my care?
Nope, none at all.
Have you taken any illicit substances or drank any alcohol within the last 24 hours?
Yep, I have, yep.
What, you've taken or eaten or drank?
I've had some vodka, some beer.
How long ago was that?
Robocop, what time did you arrest me, did you say?
Right past 7 this morning.
About 19 minutes past 7.
Do you have any mental health conditions that I need to be aware of whilst you're here in my custody?
Nope, none at all. I'm all clear in the head, Governor.
Do you currently have any feelings of self-harm that I need to be aware of?
Nope.
Have you ever harmed yourself? If so, when was the last time you ever harmed yourself?
I've never even given it a thought. Why would I harm myself?
Right then, whilst you're here in my custody, you have certain rights and entitlements. First one of these is that you have the right to have someone informed of your arrest. Second one of these is that you have the right to free and independent legal advice. And finally, you have the right to consult with a copy of our codes of practice. Would you like to exercise any of those rights whilst you're in my custody?
I want a brief, obviously.
Yep, we can arrange that. Have you got your own that you want to use, or would you like to use the duty?
The duty one, yeah. They're usually class, aren't they?
Yeah, sound off that for you. Right, I'm going to be authorising these gentlemen here to conduct a further search on you under Section 54 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. You will have been searched, hopefully, when you were arrested. Whilst here in custody, you are to be searched again. This search is a lot more thorough. We are allowed to remove your shoes whilst you're here in our custody. Officer, which officers can be searching, please?
I'll do it.
What's your call number?
1455.
1455, lovely, crack on.
Okay, doke.
And your bandana.
Just let me know if you find anything on him, gents.
Alright.
Also, if he's got any cords on his person, that I need to be aware of.
Don't forget, are you charged as being held up by...
I want this back, alright? Sergeant, you listen to me.
Everything
This chain cost £2,000.
Listen to me then. Everything that's taken off you is on camera. The officers have got their body camera running. There's also cameras in this custody block. Everything is going to be going into the lockers in there and will be accounted for on my system, which means that when you get it back, when you are released, it will all be accounted for.
That's all for his property, I believe.
Is it just the chain, is it? Yeah, we'll have the chain and the bandana, please.
Yeah, just pass your bandana over as well. We've got the firearms back into.
Yeah, have you officers seized anything else of his that I need to be aware of?
No, just firearm. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that's overheard. He's going to be going to 1 Charlie, please, gents. 1 Charlie.
1 Charlie. Come on, man.
Right. Hi-ho.